Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do a classic granny square, starting with the slip knot. I grab the tail end of the yarn, I wrap it around my finger, I make sure the tail goes over the top of the yarn, so it goes over, and then I hold the tail, wrap it over the finger, and then this back loop I grab and take off the finger, and then I grab my hook and I put it in there and pull tight. That's a slip knot. Alright, then the next stage is to make the circle. I tend to hold this to keep my tension, and then I chain 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get that through. So now I have 6 chains. We have the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth, and I still have the loop on the hook. Then to make our circle, I'm still holding the tail, I go back to the first stitch, which is here, and I put my hook through when it plays with me, through, there we go, through that first stitch. So now I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting on the hook. I'll move that along so I can see what I'm doing. I then wrap this around the hook over the top. I hold the end and I hold the loose part of the ring, and then as you can tell I get the yarn to make sure it's caught in the hook part itself, and then I pull through one, pull through the second one to make the loop. Then for the classic granny square I chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, and that is going to be our first treble. So then I wrap the yarn around the hook over the top again, making sure that it's in the hook part. I go through the center of the circle we just made. I go under the hook because I haven't turned the hook around to make sure that the yarn is inside the hook part, under there, so it's under, and then I pull that through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Now I yarn over the top again so that it's in the hook to make the 4th loop, and I pull through only 2 of the loops. And then I do the same again, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that's your treble or double crochet. So I yarn over again through the middle of the circle, yarn over again, pull through to give you 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then you're left with 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again and pull through. Now I have 3 treble. First one was a chain of 3. It's classed as a treble in this case. So because that's a set of 3, that's all we want. So then we chain 3. The magic number in this pattern is a 3. So that's 3 chains. Now I yarn over to start my trebles again, through the center, yarn over, pull through, so then you're back through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then we do the same thing again, yarn over, pull through. So we've got 3 loops again, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. And one more time. So now we have a corner piece here. The 3 chain between these 3 trebles becomes your corner. So I'll just continue with this to finish this square off. I tend to do the stitches over the little tail end. Whoops, and I've just stuffed that up. So if you stuff it up, you just put your hook through the last loop before that stitch and pull. I didn't do my chain 3. Naughty me. So then I do 1, 2, 3. Now I can go to the trebles. Feel free to pause the video at any time. One tip that I will give, especially for beginners trying to do this, is, I don't know if you notice, but I always pull, I hold the thread with these 2 fingers. That's my tension. But when I'm making the stitches, I pull with my hook upwards. That way it entitles me that I've got enough room in that loop that I can go back through with the hook. So yarn over for the last treble set, through, yarn over, through, and I hope this video is going to help you ladies. So then we've got 4 sets of 3 treble or double crochet. They're both the same thing, treble and double crochet, depending on where you come from. Alright, so I chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now here, it can be a little bit tricky. Here, we count these chains in our first 3 chain. Right, so that's 1 chain here, 2 chains there, and the 3rd chain is this one. So I'll put the hook through the 3rd chain. Alright, just get some more of this yarn off. Then yarn over. I don't know if you see the yarn over there. And you pull through the first loop of that chain, and you pull through, whoops, that slipped off, the 2nd loop of that chain, and that completes that first round for that square. Now because this one is located, this loop here is located on the end of a corner, chain 4. 1, 2, 3 is our treble. Remember, that's our makeshift first treble. And then 1 for the joining chain between 2 sets. So then we yarn over and start in the next square. So we do 3 treble here, so 1, 2, 3. It's always the same stitch. Alright, now here it gets a bit trickier again. We then chain 3 because this is a corner. So there's 3 chains. Now we stay in the same hole. We do another 3 treble. 1, 2, 3. Right. Now when you're going from a set to another set, so a whole different loop in your working, you always chain 1. So now we go to the next corner and do 3 treble. So any hole that is not a corner, you only chain 1. Alright. So now we're in the corner again, so we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and another 3 treble. Getting some more of the material off all of yarn. I'm getting pretty tight with that. Alright, now we're finished with that circle, so we chain 1, we go to the next hole. So yarn over, go through, pull through, and we do 3 trebles again. And then again we chain 3 because this is a corner, and do 3 trebles again. As I said before, the magic number is 3. When you start with your chain, it's 3 plus 3, which is 6, so you chain 6, then you do a chain of 3, and then you do 2 trebles to make 3 trebles as a set. And then from there you do 3 chain, another 3 treble, 3 chain, another 3 treble. Alright, so now we have 2 treble in here to finish off this round of the square. This is where it gets a little bit complicated. You have the chain 4 from before, you count 3 chains, so 1, 2, 3, insert your hook into that chain, wrap the yarn over and pull through both. Now because it's at the beginning of this hole, we only chain 3. So 1 is this one, 2, 3, because that's part of our treble. And then we do 2 trebles into this hole. And that's our set of 3 on a new round. Alright. Now, as I said, we finished in that hole. We chain 1 to go to a new hole, which just happens to be a corner. That's it. You just continue that for however many rounds you need to.